Hey guys, and welcome back to Stevie Loves to Thrift. Today we're gonna do another get ready with me, but this one is getting ready to go back to school. I think I mentioned on here before that I am a full-time teacher. So school is about to start, so I wanna pick out outfits for the first 5 days. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm going to do this based on the color analysis that I got this summer. If you don't know what a color analysis is, I talk about it in a previous video where I talk about like, was it worth the money? Like, what is the process like? Stuff like that. And so today we're gonna use the same kind of, the color palette that was given to me in my color analysis. So to go over that very briefly, I am a warm spring, so a lot of warmer colors with high contrast and a lot of intensity. So I've picked out 5 pieces from my closet that I would like to style in some way for this first 5 days back. And we're gonna do this with coffee. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is a vintage maxi dress that I found. It's got these cute little ties, so I'm definitely gonna tie it. So I found this at a market and I picked it because one of my colors from the analysis is like a ruby red. So it's a very like deep, it's a little pink. It's like a reddish pink. It's really deep. It's a beautiful color, and that is what is in this dress right here. There's also this almost darker purple, which is very close to another color in my color palette, which is like eggplant, or it was aubergine, which I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of that color until the color analysis a couple months ago. But yeah, it's basically like an eggplant color. Also, the background is kind of an off-white, which is another color of mine. Pure white is not, it doesn't really look good on me. It's not a very pleasant contrast. And the green too is kind of almost a forest green, kind of a shamrock green. That was one of the keywords that I was given. So I really wanted to wear this dress because I think it's perfect in my color palette. So I'm going to, it's got cute little pockets on it. So I'm going to tie this up and then I'm going to find some accessories because, I mean, fortunately this dress doesn't need a whole lot of stuff. Like, it's a beautiful dress, but we're definitely going to style it, get some fun accessories. So I kind of like what I did. I put headband on and I put some rings on. I'm a very like minimalist when it comes to jewelry, and so I'm always like just one piece of jewelry, except rings. I like to do multiple rings at once. But I was kind of going for like the cottagecore aesthetic, which I like. However, if you can't see, I can't really see, I have these really fun shoes that I thrifted, and they're kind of perfect. They're so far away from here, you can't see that they're not the same color, but I just look like too cottagecore. So I'm thinking I need to like maybe put like not a sneaker, a tennis shoe with this dress, and maybe that'll help it a little bit. So I'm gonna try that. I like this so much more. I'll just show it to you guys and not put them on. So I put these tennis shoes on. It just kind of like makes the dress look a little bit more modern and not like super cottagey, which I do like that look, but I also do need some really comfortable shoes for school because the first couple weeks you're just on your feet a lot and you don't realize like how much you're on your feet at work until you're like off for 2 months and then you come back. And that's when I get like toe cramps, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna put these on, just update this little outfit a little bit. Okay, so this is the next item I picked out. It is like a creamy white, so not not so much bright white or true white. It's off-white, it's more creamy. And I love this top. I've had it for 7-8 months now, and I've never worn it. I've really tried. Actually, I wore it one time. Did not love the outfit I wore it with. So we're gonna try again because I really do like it. I think it's a beautiful top. It's very like flowy, and so it'll be good for the hot weather. I mean, I'll be inside, so it's not too bad, but yeah, it's still very breathable. So I picked out some options. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like cottagecore, also reminds me of like a pirate. So I don't really know what exactly I'm gonna do, but I have picked out 3 skirts, and I have some pants over here that I'm gonna try on and just see what I like the most. Okay, so here's the first skirt. So definitely not untuck. Let's tuck it in. Okay, I don't know if I love, so this has kind of small buttons and this has slightly bigger buttons. They're still pretty small. I mean, I like the color combination. I do like that a lot. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I just didn't love it. So we're gonna try the next skirt on. Okay, I love this skirt. It is vintage. There are like no tags, like not even a size tag, not a brand tag, not a how to wash tag, but it's got like this teal and then like kind of a green underneath. It's so pretty, totally in my color palette. I don't really like it untucked. Yeah, it's a no to the untuck. So let's try it tucked in. It is kind of like a pencil skirt fit. If you can't see, it goes down to my knees. And like most true vintage, it does not forgive. There is not a lot of stretching except for the waist, and that's about it. So I'm not gonna lie, again, love the color combination. I just feel like this shirt is not really meant to be like tucked into something so tight. And so I feel like it's making me look like extra bloated. Like I am a little bloated. I have stomach issues, but yeah, I just feel like I would wear this all day and then be so excited to not wear it anymore. And I'm all about comfort. So I've got one more skirt, and then if that doesn't work, we can do the pants. All right, this one, I'm not even gonna bother untucking the shirt because I just overall have not really liked that. Okay. I love this skirt. It goes down just below my knee, so it's great for work, great for working with young children where I might have to get on the floor. It also has pockets. We all need pockets. I do kind of like this. It's a little like romantic, which feels like a little too fancy for me, but I do really like it a lot. I love these colors. It's like this pretty purple, the green, which is in my color palette, more ruby red, which is in my color palette, the off-white, which is in my color palette. So it's definitely really great. But I do want to try on the pants just to see. Let's do that. All right, what are we thinking? So I don't mind it untucked. It's super comfortable. These pants are like, they're kind of like capris or like high waters or something. They are considered vintage, vintage Madewell pants. And they're kind of like a cinnamon color-ish, but this is really comfortable. I'm gonna tuck it in. Again, it's got buttons, just like the shirt, and I don't want like a button on button look. That's just very like, I don't know. It's not really a cute look in my opinion, but I mean, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the skirt. I put the skirt back on because I feel like since I do like this outfit, I kind of want to wear it to go out of my comfort zone. If I wear the pants, that's like very much in my comfort zone. And I feel like this is not something I would normally wear, but it's still like very comfortable and very easy. So I think I'm gonna do this, and now let's accessorize. Okay, so for my one piece of jewelry, I put on my little rose gold hoops to match my nose ring. Just kind of like pinned my like bangs back. I think it's just, I don't know, it looks cute. It's a little girlish. And then I'm gonna be wearing these shoes. I love these. I think these are from Lucky. They're not vintage, they're not secondhand. But for shoes, like if you're gonna wear them and they're gonna last long, yes, I always like to buy new. So huge fan of these. I think these will kind of complete the romantic look, but it's not gonna be too much. Like I kind of played around with some of my tennis shoes, but I couldn't get the colors right. I didn't like the colors of any of them, like with this outfit, but I do like this one. I think this is what we're gonna go for. This dress, another vintage piece. It is in the beautiful like purples. The darker purple is definitely my color. Even in the background, it's almost like a deep blue, which isn't really in my color palette, but still very pretty. And then the green, of course, for the leaves, totally my color palette. Even the buttons are in my color palette. They're kind of like a pearly white, very cream pearly. So I absolutely love and adore this dress, except it has like these crisscrosses in the back where you can like totally see my bra, and like normally I wouldn't care, but for work I definitely do care. So I'm trying to figure out like what can I do that's still okay for like the warm weather, because I know I previously wore this with like a white cardigan and it looked really pretty, but it definitely looked like Sunday morning, you know what I mean? That's just not the look I'm going for. So let me see what else I could put with this. Maybe a vest? I don't know. Do I like the vest? It feels a little, I don't know. The styles are just it's too weird of a combo. But I'm definitely gonna take this off and try something a little different. I've got a couple of belts I can try. I have like this brown, it's a lighter brown. It's got the big ol' circle on the end. This is kind of a vintagey, it's very old. And so, I mean, either one is in my color palette. So I'm gonna try this one first. Okay, I kind of like this. It feels almost a little weird, but like, I kind of like it. Like, I think I'd be okay like walking around in this all day, but I'm gonna go ahead and try on the other belt just in case. I mean, I love this color. I think I would need to like use a rubber band to keep it down. So I think I'm gonna do the other one only because the darker belt, it needed to be a little bit tighter. Like it was loose, it looked kind of funny. And I think it's actually a men's belt. So like a really small men's belt, or maybe it's just like, it might be a women's just like in a size that's a little bigger than me. And so I had it on the tightest it would go and it was still very loose and it just looked very obvious. So I think I'm gonna go with this. So let's do some accessorizing. Okay, so for accessories, no earrings. I think I'm just gonna let the hair kind of go wild and free for this one because it's a good contrast with this kind of like straight-laced dress. And again, don't want to look like it's Sunday morning, so added some gold bracelets to it to kind of go with the gold on the belt. And then I think I'm gonna do some white sneakers, which also have some gold detailing on them. So I think this will be cute. I like it. All right, so this is outfit number 3. We got 2 more. Okay, so you might be able to hear the kids in our pool. They're like very close to the window. But anyways, so this is a jumpsuit. It is not vintage, but it is secondhand, and I love this. Like, it's got good coverage up here, so like if I lean over, I'm not like afraid people can see anything. It has pockets. It does go down to my ankles, and it's gathered right at my ankles. You can't really see. However, spaghetti straps, you're not really supposed to like wear those to school. So I got this, just a cute, this is very simple, it's sleeveless. I tried it on before, and I don't know about this blue. It's not really in my color palette, but I love blue and orange. Like, I'm a huge fan. The orange definitely is in my color palette. It's almost a pure white that make up the flowers on here. You can't like really see, but that's not in my color palette. Don't know if this is. The vest also has silver on it, which is not in my color palette, but that's fine. So I'm gonna try to warm it up, and I think I'm gonna try on these shoes again because I really do want to wear them. Also, I'm gonna try to do this. Oh yeah. Also, with these being like pants, I don't want to, I want to like keep my ankle, if you know what I mean. I'm sure there's like a better term for it, but like I don't want to just wear like pants and then like have like fabric around my ankle. Like, I want to create some length there because it is still warm out, and so I don't want to cover up too much and then be super hot. Yeah, definitely like these shoes. Definitely warms up the outfit. And then I'm thinking I might just like pull my hair back or something. I do have some jewelry that is silvery that I don't know, I think it'll be okay for me to wear. Okay, all the fun rings. Again, I feel kind of bad because this like really isn't a part of my color palette. It's more like the rule that the color analysis Chandler Larson gives is like it should be an 80-20. Like 80% of your outfit should be in your color palette, and then 20% doesn't have to be, and it still is going to create a really good like look for you. Also, she says like don't wear a lot of like those non-colors for you like near your face, and like I'm literally doing that right now. But you know, it's okay. I like this outfit, I'm happy with it, and that's kind of all that matters. So I chose to just do some rings because I do have some really special rings. These are actually rings from my grandmother. They're like costume jewelry. Like, these are not worth much of anything. But she's got this one. I love this ring. I love blue. Again, I love blue and orange. And this is a fun one. I really like that. It's a cool little design. And then on this hand, I have just this one with a little rock on it. I actually found this at a market and bought it for like $10. And I love it. I adore it. It goes with a lot of things. Last outfit. This is another vintage dress. And it's a little tighter than when I bought it. That's fine. Okay. Cute little little belt. It's fraying a little bit. It's really old. I know you can't see. It goes up to, it's like right above my knees, which is like, but it's fine. So I love this. I love this dress because this color, the green, like it's like a foresty green that's in my color palette. The it's almost like a beige, like a very light brown. You could almost say like creamy brown, beige, also in my color palette. And it's just, you know, beautiful shape. So I'm trying to think, like, what should I wear with it? So I could either just completely match, which I'm like not a matchy person, or I kind of want to try dark brown. All right, let's try this. Ooh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So I was also thinking maybe right here, because for my one piece of jewelry, like maybe just like a necklace. But now I'm kind of thinking I need something like on my wrists, or I need rings or something. So let's see what I got. Okay, so I put on some rings. I put on, this is like an arrow. And then I put on, this is another like vintage, like it's costume jewelry from my grandmother. It has a little purple on it, and then like a gold band. And then I was going to wear, I was thinking about wearing like my gray tennis shoes just for like some contrast. But honestly, like with the headband, I don't think so. I kind of want to wear these. I know I think I brought these out for that very first outfit, the reddish one, but I think I'm gonna wear these again for this last outfit. I like it a lot. Guys, thank you for what? So guys, thank you so much for doing this back to school get ready with me. I'm excited to wear all of these outfits. It'll also make the mornings a lot simpler for me. I won't have to think too much about what I'm gonna wear. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.